Joel Ornstein once said that I'm not up for gay marriage, but I'm not for discrimination either. Because I agree that discrimination is an issue, despite what your beliefs is something that should be prevented. I agree that the federal government should pass a law to make states recognize uh, same-sex marriage. The reasons why there are three reasons why that the federal government should make states recognize same-sex marriage. One is because homosexuality is not a choice, and by allowing same-sex marriage, it's staying true to the Constitution. Two, because laws is the best way to go about forcing states to follow same-sex marriage. And three, because most states are legalizing same-sex marriage anyway. So by 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 saving time and effort, you're also reaping the benefits instead of waiting for the states to legalize same-sex marriage one at a time. The first reason why we should legalize same-sex marriage is because homosexuality is not choice, and by allowing same-sex marriage, you're creating happiness, which is what the Constitution wants people to have. According to Slate, they have stated that homosexuality is a inherited trait, and 10 to 30% of males have a fraternal birth defect, which causes them to be sexually attracted to males. So I've shown you that homosexuality is not a choice. It's not something people choose to be because it's like the new trend. It's something that people are born with. It's something that they have to that they just like. If a man likes a man, it's not because he thinks it's cool to like a man. It's because he's born that way. And so if people are forced to like women because the states say they can't, because if the fact that men and women could get married and be happy, but men and a man can be married and only could be a couple, is preventing happiness. And this goes on to my second point about the constitutionality of same-sex marriage. The Constitution states that there should be a pursuit of happiness. By allowing same-sex marriage, people are more happy. If people are being forced to hide who they are, they're not being happy. They're lying to themselves, and their whole life they're going to be upset. But the reason why the American Constitution was made so that people no longer have to hide. People don't have to hide their ideas, their beliefs, and one of the beliefs about being homosexual is that's something that it's been around, but people didn't accept. But it should be accepted because it's following the Constitution and it's allowing happiness. And now I would like to show you the reason why laws is the best method to go about forcing states to recognize same-sex marriage. According to the supremacy law, if a federal law is established, no state law could contradict it or could go against it. So if the government passes a law about legalizing same-sex marriage throughout the country, it forces the states to follow this law. So because I've shown you that same-sex marriage should be allowed, I'm showing you the reason why laws is the best method to do it, because the supremacy law shows that the federal government can force the states to follow this. Norm L has shown the repercussions of not following a federal law, which goes from incarceration, felonies, and fines up to $1 million. So this gives states incentive to follow federal law. So it's no longer a belief or personal feelings on why something should be allowed, but it's something that is forced on people because there will be punishments that people will have to face if they don't follow it. So this gives people more reason to follow laws. Now, the last reason why same-sex marriage should be forced on is because it allows for, because states already legalizing same-sex marriage. So we need to save time and just make it so that the country as a whole legalize same-sex marriage, because there's more benefits by saving time. Pro-Con has shown that 17 states have legalized same-sex marriage. It may not seem much compared to the 50 states as a whole, the more than 50 states as a whole, but thing is, compared to in early America when there was the idea that two men liked each other was like like it seemed like a devil idea. The fact that 17 states already now in this century have legalized same-sex marriage is some. It shows that there's a big increase, and so it shows that whether people try to deny same-sex marriage, the states already are realizing that should be okay. So we should make a federal law because again, supremacy act shows that a federal law uh, cannot be contradicted. So a same-sex marriage law makes it so all the states have to follow it. Normal has shown that same-sex couples lose up to $500,000 a year because of the fact that they can't have they can't get married, and this is because of the spousal insurance. So most same-sex couples are uninsured because of the fact that they can't get married because of the benefits from getting married. So and this goes back to the fact, and this shows that money's being lost because the fact that same-sex marriage is not allowed. So the $500,000 that people are losing because of something silly as this could be used for more important things, like like going into helping their communities or helping boost the American economy, which is desperately needed. The reason why, and in conclusion, the federal government should pass a law to force the state government to recognize same-sex marriage because one, because homosexuality is a choice. It's not something. I mean, homosexuality is not a choice. It's something that people are born with, which and allowing it states true to the Constitution. Two, because laws is the best way to force states to follow the law, and three, because money is being saved by not waiting for states to one by one legalize same-sex marriage. The thing is, back to Joel Orstein's idea of not liking discrimination. He's a man that shows that he's not really in support of gay marriage, but he understands that discrimination is even worse. In America, America was made for pilgrims. Pilgrims came to America to get away from religious persecution. Other groups of people came to America for almost the exact same reason. If we're discriminating people based on the fact of something they're born with and not even for something they choose to do, it shows that America is not as great as we want it to be. America's supposed to be the land of the hope, the free. But if we don't allow same-sex marriage, something that is not, again, not a choice, is something that's causing America not to be as great as it is. For these reasons, I've shown that same-sex marriage should be forced on by law.